A-level is hard generally, and being used to excelling. You know, sometimes there's that attitude to say, I have 5 A's anyway, or I have A stars anyway, then A-level will humble you because of attitude. Attitude, I love my schoolwork. So it doesn't matter. You know, there's a lot of pity party with young people where you feel, oh, I'm an orphan, or oh, I don't have this. I'm the STEM lady today, graduated with a double major in biology and biochemistry, went on straight to hustle, start that company, take science to the community. I've employed over thousands of people now, be in my work suit, in my lab coat, and back to my heels again.
Love that.
Yeah.
One thing 16-year-old Sicelo needed to hear.
16-year-old. Books before boys.
Hello everyone, welcome to Scholastica. I am Nkosi Kumalo and I'm your host for the day. In life, there are people who watch things happen, there are people who wonder how it happened, and then there are people who make things happen. My guest for today is not only a person who's making things happen, but she's also breaking barriers and she's setting a trail of amazingness, if there is such a word, in Africa. Please welcome Sicelo Dube, who's also known as STEM Lady. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'm honored to have you here. Let me tell you a bit about her. She is this year's 40 under 40 business leader. She's an award-winning entrepreneur. She is a geek and a genius in the science space and so much more. Her portfolio is very broad. I could spend all day just trying to wrap it up. Yeah, we're so happy to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Everything Scholastica, I'm game. You guys know I'm all about the school thing going on, science, technology, engineering, and maths, and I want no one left behind.
I love that. Before we dive into the equations and formulas, I'd love to know, this is an icebreaker for you. Without the laptop and emails and phones, what's your day like? What's your leisure time like?
Wow. Okay, I love to walk. So starting my day, I'll take a walk. That is a nice, easy day without a lot of pressure. Then I'll do my walk. If it's another day with lots of pressure, it'll be the school run first and then something happening at the school that I can't miss out from. Otherwise, normal day, I'll start it nice, slowly with my walk. It's never a run, it's a walk, but it counts on the steps. And then I'll go to the office. I have a quiet office where I call it the STEM Lady headquarters. That's where if you are called there, it's serious business. But I also have 2 factories. I can go to the factory for the detergents, or I can go to the factory for the lab equipment, or I can be with my Elevators team who keep me very youthful, where we do things all about the youth and STEM. And then some days I visit around. I believe your network is your network, so I do spend some time choosing where to go, especially if it's a Tuesday. Tuesday, choose where you want to see. I get advice, I get mentorship from other women and male leaders, so I do that. That's my day. I can be in heels in the morning, be in my work suit, in my lab coat, and back to my heels again, or maybe flat shoes as I go for my school run and go home. So actually, it can be sneakers, heels, surfer shoes, lab coat, work suit, back to my flat shoes, and then school run, and then back home.
If you were a superhero, we would call you Wonder Woman because jack of all trades. Yeah. I'm intrigued though, like before we get deep, please tell me about young Sicelo. What was she like? What did she like? Did she ever think she would be STEM lady?
No.
Okay.
No. So, okay, a little bit about my journey. I come from a family where we lost our parents when I was young. My sister and brother, they were older. I was at a school called Minda High School. My form 3, 4. That's the time when my father was very sick. He passed away, and he was the main breadwinner. So it was like, oh, so what's going to go on now? There we are in Geta 6, and you're thinking, what's next? But then the school, because they loved my attitude and my hard work ethic, they said, no, don't worry, we'll make a plan. So I continued at Minda. I was adopted by the nuns. I had Comfort come through to help pay for my school fees. Fast forward, my mother also got sick and passed on, but Comfort continued to pay school fees for me because of attitude. Attitude, I love my schoolwork. So it doesn't matter, you know, there's a lot of pity party with young people where you feel, oh, I'm an orphan, or oh, I don't have this, or oh, I come from Geta 6, I'm not at another school, without mentioning names. But you know, wherever you are is fine. So if you appreciate that wherever you are is fine, you are the best person for your time at this space and time. And be happy and be content there and be the best and do the most. So that was me. Finished my A level. I'm an orphan, so what? And I went to university, and that's where, again, stop, pause, excelled for my O's, but I did not excel much for my A's, right? I think it was the whole trying to balance things, and A level is hard generally, and being used to excelling. You know, sometimes there's that attitude to say, I have 5 A's anyway, or I have A stars anyway, then A level will humble you. So those who are in A level and are listening, those A's from Form 4 are not the A's for A level. You've got to work for A level A's. Got humbled a bit, got 8 points, and now it was time to go to uni. That's Sicelo, the young Sicelo, wanting to be a medical doctor. Of course, I'll get 15 points. I didn't. So now I had to make a plan. I was sad for days because the head girl did not make it, you know. But it was okay now when I reflect. But at some point when you are younger, there are spaces that you feel, how will I ever get past this? And maybe this is the end of my life. But someone could be listening and they're also in that point. Guess what? I'm the STEM lady today and I could not have chosen another path. But when it was happening, it was the worst time of my life. So now I had to go to my sister, who was a lecturer at the university, and try to get career guidance then. And she was a linguist. She was not into sciences. But guys, now you've got all the time to get mentored. You have all the time for career guidance. And guess what? Scholastica is coming. Like, it's overload career guidance. You won't miss it, right? So then now you're trying to get career guided when you're already at a point where, you know, it's crossroads. Then I just had to circle. We circled for Faculty of Science to do biology, chemistry. At the Faculty of Science, there was no choice. It was those who did not make it to where they wanted to be. Most of the people I met there, they all wanted something else. So there I was, a lecture room full of people, 200 people for a lecture. And that's you coming from a boarding school, A level, where it's just 10 people, 12 people. Now you're in this amphitheater with more than 200 people, and you are learning maths. And you're used to being at the front seat next to the teacher, and you know, so things will happen and things will change. When you are younger, you want that attention, you want all these things, but brace up, because as you grow older, you have to be where you are. It doesn't need to be on the front seat next to the teacher. You'll be there somewhere, but don't lose your focus, know what you want. In that crowd, stand out, because you know what you want. So then I did my university, a degree I had not chosen, but there I was with a double major in biology and biochemistry, and I was ready for the next adventure, which I thought would be, oh, biochemistry is the foundation for me to still go to medicine. But then you discover so many things changed during the process. I got so in love with being in the laboratory, and I wanted to work in the laboratory. I started making chemicals for the laboratory. I started my company for laboratory equipment and consumables. And everyone thought you're in the wrong place. You should be in business science. But now with the advent of Education 5.5, we all know we want those graduates who are graduating to create employment and take their knowledge to the community. So no medicine for me. I'm the STEM lady today. Graduated with a double major in biology and biochemistry. Went on straight to hustle, start that company, take science to the community. I've employed over thousands of people now. I have branches in many spaces, and we're pushing the agenda of science, technology, engineering, and maths making the chemicals needed for education, and making sure that no one is left behind. But I never thought I would be here now. Then I thought I could be in a hospital, maybe operating on someone right now, guys. But this is life, and you make choices, make the good ones, and you always get support all the way. It doesn't matter where you come from. Get a 6, here I am.
Wow, I kept getting goosebumps the whole time. What has been your proudest moment in your entire journey?
I think my proudest moment in my entire journey is representing women and girls in Zimbabwe in the space of science, technology, engineering, and maths, finding myself at the headquarters of the United Nations in New York, and you are sitting in front of a card written Zimbabwe, and that's you, Sicelo Dube STEM lady, and you are representing your country in something you are passionate about, in something you love, right? Yes, I think that has been one of my best moments.
This is amazing. So if you were to send a voice note to parents out there just to encourage them about how to raise their children, how to overcome all that we see, what would you say to them?
Keep on beating them if they are being naughty. They should go straight. I think we were beaten enough to go straight, and we knew you had to excel. We knew you had to have order, you know. No matter how much the children's rights say, children, let them be and do what they want. Let's have order. Parents, let's not stop that, because we guide them. You know, even in the Bible it says, teach them the way they should go when they're younger, so that they don't depart from that way. We need to make sure that the children are organized. Passion, yes, but let there be the backing of that maths and science that they need to pass. Because you grow up, now you'll be 20 and you're still told you don't have maths and science. So let's guide our children. We can't be experts in everything. Let's expose them to the career guidance options. Let's expose them to networks. The upcoming Scholastica Expo, another place. Make sure that your children attend and they learn, because you're a parent, yes, but you can't know it all, right? So at some point you do need other people, just like in the African saying, it takes a community to raise a child. So let's continue to get our children mentored.
Okay, that's amazing. So I'm wondering, like, how do you stay fired up, especially when stagnancy knocks on the door, when things are not moving?
Yes, those days are normal and they are common, and they happen to the STEM lady as well. But my faith, for me it's my faith. I believe God will do it. So I'm never down for long, because I remind myself I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and that keeps me going. Less of the down days, more of your faith.
I love that. So here we're doing a quick fire round, I call it a fire round, and I'll ask just simple questions and then you give me your best answers, right?
Right.
Yeah. A Zimbabwean woman in science who inspires you?
Professor Nyangston. Totally love your drive and research and the way she taught me biochemistry. Yeah, she's an amazing, dynamic woman, and I continue to be mentored.
Okay. What's your go-to traditional meal after a long STEM day?
Chwala lompito lenyama. Any day, dessert, Amasi. Keep it going.
Love that.
Yeah.
One thing 16-year-old Sicelo needed to hear?
16-year-old. Books before boys. And I think that A-level thing, pretty girl, gets to your head. You forget that, like I said, those A's from Form 4 are not your A's at A-level. So keep it steady, girls. Focus, focus. And also coming from a girls' school to a boys and girls' school, it kind of gets in your head and you're thinking all these boys are watching, you know they're not. And if 16-year-olds get to hear anything, to be focus on your books. You're beautiful, so what? You still want all those A's. That's why you got the C's and the D's, you know. So focus, focus. First things first is books, is books, is books. It will take us to the next level.
If young Sicelo could see you today, what do you think she'd say?
She'll be proud. She'll say, that's awesome, that's my girl.
That's my girl, that's my girl. Okay, please finish 2 of these sentences for me. Firstly, okay, this one's a question. My legacy is?
Making sure that there is a STEM academy for all the underprivileged girls to still excel and get to their fullest potential. And STEM education should be inclusive. I want to leave that legacy where if you know of a talented and underprivileged girl, which I was at some point, you know where to take them and they still to get to their fullest potential. So a STEM academy is loading.
I'm hyped up. Right. All right, please finish this sentence for me. My hope for Zimbabwean youth is?
For them to use what they learn at school to make the change that they want to see. Theory to life. And if you are in the STEM field, it's not STEMming till it's STEMming and helping in the community.
Oh, wow. I wish we had so much more time.
Right.
Like, I really hope we'll get another opportunity with you, but I really, really appreciate you sharing your wisdom in such a short space of time.
Right.
We really appreciate you being here, giving us your time, your wonderful energy.
And I'll be here at the Scholastica. There'll be more time. And shout out to everyone to come, moms and daddies, sisters, brothers, hook them up with dollars to jump on the combi and come. It will be the space. STEM ladies all over the show, STEM men all over the show. Get some career guidance, get some career pathing. It's going to be the place to be, and I'll be here. You have more of me.
I love that. We hope to have you here. Bring as many people as you
Right.
want to be with. Yeah, you're going to meet her in person, take selfies, you know what I'm saying. But for today, thank you so much for tuning in. Please keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, keep the conversation going, like I've said. My name is Nyangston, and I'm so delighted to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye for today.